Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome all the metalheads watching today on YouTube. And we are happy to have another match here for you today. My name is Sandy the Sandman Robinson. I am here at Full Metal with two of my awesome compatriots as part of Full Metal. My partner in crime, Jeremy the Adam Adams. Jeremy, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Glad to be back here for another awesome match. We had a great one last week. I know we're going to have another great one tonight. And these are all returning players. And, we've got at least one person who's won before. And then four other people are actually, three are looking to get their first win. So it's going to be a heck of a battle. And I'm really excited.
Absolutely. And not to be outdone, Matt Queller. Matt Queller, how you doing? You just came off of another match with a gigantic victory. How you feeling now coming over to Full Metal and helping co-host this match?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Like you said, I'm on a high right now, and I see we got some great competitors here tonight. So this should be an excellent match, and hopefully it's going to be a great night with a lot of fun.
Awesome, and let's get to those people right now. I'm going to introduce these competitors. We have a great group of people. I am going to start from my left, and I'm going to introduce Brian Fernandez. Brian, how are you doing tonight, sir? It's been
I'm doing excellent, doing very good.
And I will mention this now that we're live. It is Brian's birthday week, so let's everybody wish him a happy birthday on the feed.
Woo! Happy birthday!
Right next to him, we've got David Aminez. How you doing today, David?
Hello, I'm pretty good, actually. Sorry for the background noise. My neighbors are sewing stuff. But yeah, it's good to be back. It's actually my debut in movie trivia.
That's right.
Geek trivia.
You were in Geek. That's right.
Yep.
But that means that it's kind of like a more broad spectrum of questions, and I think that I'm gonna lose, but it's gonna be fun to answer some questions. So
love that confidence.
Well, we're really, really happy to have you here today. So thanks so much for showing up tonight. All right, guys, this person needs absolutely zero introduction. You guys know him. You've seen him before. He's played here before. He's played everywhere before. Henry Confidential. Henry, how you doing, sir?
Doing all right. Just had a match on my own. My mind's mush, but I'm here to have some fun and see what's going to happen.
All right, that's perfect. Well, we're happy to have you back. And right next to him, we have Jacoby. Jacoby, how you doing tonight?
Doing quite all right. Happy to be here. Excited to get into the ring and answer some trivia, hopefully correctly.
I think that's the hope of everybody. So that's awesome. Thanks for being here. And we have a returning player from last week. He's brand new to our league. We gave him another shot this week here. We got James White. James, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you guys for having me back so quickly. Hopefully try to get a win this time. Came up runner up to Russell last week. He's a tough guy, so hopefully I can pull through this one.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, I'm happy that everybody's here. This is a really good group of people. I'm going to pass it off over to the two co-hosts for tonight. I'm just going to be in the background keeping score, and you'll hear my voice every so often calling players' names. So remember, in round one, you guys are all whiteboard questions. You guys have a 15 count once the question has been read. I will be keeping you guys to a 15 count for that time. Once the time is up, you'll be asked to show and verbalize your answers. Please make sure that once the count is done and the pens are up, your boards are up, and you're no longer writing. And that's it. Jeremy and Matt, take her away.
All right, guys. Your first of 8 questions tonight is going to be in the category of fantasy sci-fi. In the Harry Potter series, how many Deathly Hallows are there?
Oh, those Harry Potter movies, I tell you.
Not your best category there, Matt?
Not my best. I rewatched them a couple times, and still it's just in one ear, not the other.
All right.
A lot of stuff to remember.
4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Brian.
Is it 3?
That is correct.
Nice.
Davey?
Fuck, I thought of the Horcruxes and I said 7.
Thought Horcruxes.
Henry.
The Resurrect Stone, Invisibility Cloak, and the other one. 3. I had it a second ago, and then he threw me off thinking about Horcruxes.
All right, and we'll go to Jacoby.
And
3.
the Elder One.
You got it. The Elder
No,
One.
that's
Well, that's all right. Jacoby got that right, and James.
3.
Correct.
Perfect. Good job, guys.
All right. Our next question comes in everyone's favorite category: movie release dates.
Movie release date.
Someone was going to do it. Okay. What other Pixar film was released the same year as Inside Out?
How are you on that Pixar, Matt?
I love me some Pixar movies.
Little, more
Inside
more
Out,
so
man,
than
that's just heartstrings right there.
you like crying at animation more than you like wands and floating cars and stuff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's start with David.
The Good Dinosaur.
That is correct.
Henry.
the not so good dinosaur.
For sure.
All right, Jacoby.
Good animation, crappy movie. The Good Dinosaur.
That's correct. James.
No, I didn't have it. I had Finding Dory.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the year after.
Right.
Yeah.
I had Up. I didn't get it.
Oh.
Ooh. 6
All
years
right.
before.
All right, guys. We're moving on to the third question in the category of sports movies. What sport is depicted in the films Like Mike and Uncle Drew?
I have not seen either of these.
Would you have guys gotten this without Uncle Drew?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually saw Like Mike when I was a younger person, but I don't remember it.
Who starred in it?
Little Bow Wow.
There it is.
That's correct.
All right. 5, 4,
And the boy from the
3,
Stuart Little.
2, 1. Let's start with Henry.
Basketball.
That is correct.
Jacoby.
Basketball.
The good
Correct.
basketball.
The good basketball.
James.
Basketball.
There we go. Brian.
Basketball.
And for a clean sweep, David.
I haven't seen it, so I guess baseball.
Oh,
Ooh.
darn.
Just
That's
Mr.
Mike's
K.
other sport. That's Mike's other sport.
Yeah.
Like Mike 2.
It's actually quite funny. I just wanted just a nice little stat right now. One person has missed every question. Every question. Everybody else has got it right, but one person has always missed. So
I'm sorry.
Sorry, guys.
There's still time.
Your next question.
We will go into the next question. This one comes in the category of drama. What 90s film has the characters Sean Maguire, Chucky Sullivan, and Gerard Lambeau?
Gerald Lambeau.
Gerard Lambeau. See, you got me one of those names this time.
You said just what 90s film? That was it?
Yeah.
That was the,
Yeah, what film has those characters? And by the way, if we didn't mention it, everyone's got 3 repeats for the entire match if you need to use one.
Yeah, sorry, that was my bad. 3 repeats, 1 challenge.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3,
Just taking a wild guess here.
2, and 1. And we're going to start with Jacoby.
I guess Jerry Maguire.
Not a bad guess at all.
James?
Also guessing Goodwill Hunting.
That is correct. Sean Maguire.
oh my
You
God.
did not get that, Henry.
Oh my God.
Did you pull it, Brian?
I had Old School.
Oh,
Ooh, that's
Not
2003.
that's 2000.
David?
I feel stupid now. I put don't know.
And Henry, what did you put down?
Because he said it in the movie. He's like, who's Jerry Maguire? And he's like, who's Gerald? And he's like, exactly. Who is that? Damn it.
It happens. It happens, guys.
Well, then
All
I
right.
completely screwed you guys when I said that because only one person got that one right out of all of them.
Fucking A.
The opposite.
All right.
Total guess,
All right.
90s movie with the name Sullivan. I had to go Boston there.
Yeah, I had to go Boston. All right, guys. Your next question is in the category of actors and actresses. How many movies have George Clooney and Julia Roberts co-starred in together?
Oh. Nice.
If you don't know, just throw a number out there.
They still have some really good chemistry together.
Yeah. I don't think all the movies are great, but you know they're always fun. Those two are good.
And we'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And time for some answers. Let's go to James first this time.
Another guess. 5.
Oh no, sorry, so close.
And Brian?
3?
Yeah, you guys are circling.
Damn it.
So,
Yep.
David?
Damn, I put 3 too.
Henry?
I switched from 4 to 5 last night.
Yep.
that hurts.
So did I.
And Jacoby?
I guessed 4.
He got it. Wow.
I thought it would have probably one other than the Ocean films.
Wait,
but I
it
didn't know
was
one.
it was the Ocean's trilogy.
Nope.
Yeah, okay, so it was Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, and Money Monster.
He
She wasn't in 13?
Oh, Money Monster.
She wasn't in 13.
Oh,
Julie-
that's
Julie
where I
was
messed
not.
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's where I messed up.
I thought she was in 13.
Nope, she isn't.
Our next category comes in action adventure.
Okay.
In Fast 5, Giselle obtains the handprint of criminal kingpin Reyes on what item of clothing? Fun scene.
Now, do you need to be specific with this answer?
Just be as specific as you can.
Yeah.
We'll probably take a couple different wordings, but it's one particular
Okay.
thing we're looking for.
That's right.
Okay.
And we're going to go in 5.
Can I get a repeat, please?
Yes.
In the category of action adventure, in Fast 5, Giselle obtains the handprint of criminal kingpin Reyes on what item of clothing?
This is my favorite Fast and the Furious movie of the entire franchise.
I agree with you.
I agree with that too, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to start with Brian.
The bikini underwear.
Yes, we'll accept that.
All right.
David.
I'm sorry if anyone disagreed with this, but I just put it fuck Fast and Furious.
Got some fans here, but
But it's
You
all
can
right.
leave the stream.
Henry, what'd you get?
That's bra.
oh, so close though.
Jacoby.
didn't get it. Said pants.
Mm.
What about James? You were
No, I had shirt.
Yeah, specifically looking for bikini bottoms, but you know, as close to that as we could get.
Okay.
All right, guys. Your next question is going to be in the great category of romantic comedy. In The Wedding Singer, what famous 80s music star appears as himself in the film's climax?
I didn't even need you to finish it when I wrote it.
Me either.
Yeah, I was the same way.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the greatest cameos ever.
Oh, yeah. I think we have some Adam Sandler fans here. One in
always get-
particular that I know of.
Not
I
since
always
that
get-
movie.
I always get this guy and another guy's names mixed up, so I'm glad I got it right this time.
Yeah.
Usually I say the other name.
We'll see. We'll see.
5, 4,
I've never seen this movie.
Oh.
It's a good one.
and 1. Let's get answers, and we're going to start with David.
Starting with David.
Okay, you don't mess with Billy Idol, man.
That is correct. You got it.
Okay.
Henry.
Is that Billy Idol?
Jacoby, what'd you grab?
Michael Bolton.
Oh.
That's the best answer ever. James, what'd you get?
Billy Idol.
All right, and Brian.
Chris Clark, I love you, Meatloaf.
It's either Billy Idol and Billy Joel. I always mix them. Not like they're the same, just because.
No, not even close.
That's right.
And Billy Elliot, like I get them all mixed up.
Good for you.
All right.
Billy Ocean.
The final question of
Out of my
round
dreams.
we're going to go in the category of comic book movies.
Yay.
What character had accidentally murdered his wife and kids in Suicide Squad?
Brian.
I was expecting that reaction.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I never expect that reaction with this movie.
I saw that on a pre-screening, like an early release screening, and I have not watched it since.
We're gonna go 5.
Okay, and you have to enjoy the movie as being a dumb, stupid movie, okay? It
Oh,
is-
you don't have to enjoy it at all.
Three.
You can no, you can leave. No, you can leave. I love this movie.
Repeat, because they're I was trying to get it at the 1, but they kept talking, so I was trying to time it
Yeah.
right.
All right. Repeat.
Like I said,
Sorry about that.
Like I said at the beginning, hold off for a second, Matt. Like I said at the beginning, crosstalk to a minimum, guys. I know you guys want to talk during it, but when people are trying to get their answers, we need to make sure they know the questions. Okay? Thanks very much.
All right, guys. Let's see. We have what character had accidentally murdered his wife and kids in Suicide Squad? Looking for the character name.
Brian, the one person that loves this movie.
All right. We are going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2.
One more.
Oh, using a second repeat.
Okay.
Oh,
What
dude.
character had accidentally murdered his wife and kids in Suicide Squad?
There it is. I got it.
Sometimes it takes that one extra repeat.
I'm good.
5,
Some-
4, 3.
Sometimes it just takes a while for that memory to kick in.
1. Let's get some answers, and we will start with Henry.
I almost said Fire Fist to be funny, but Diablo.
That is correct.
Woo!
Jacoby.
El Diablo.
Correct.
Perfect. James.
Diablo.
There it is.
Correct.
Do I even need to go to you, Brian?
Diablo, Diablo.
And David.
El Diablo.
There you go.
Ah.
There you
One last one.
All right.
Guys, give me a real quick second here to.
I did that 4 points because I'm like, I don't know what the score is, so I need that point.
I was about to say, how the fuck do you not know? Do you not know the answer to that, Henry?
Because I'm trying to forget it.
Yeah, exactly.
And because I seriously could only think of Fire Fist. I'm like, who did it better? Oh, Fire Fist. Okay.
All right, guys, we have a really interesting scenario at the moment here. We don't have any drama when it comes to who's leaving, but the scores as they are right now, in the lead, tied by 3, is James, Jacoby, and Henry, all at 5 points.
Nice.
In second place, all by themselves, is Brian with 4 points. And our unfortunate person who will be leaving us in the first round, not to make it anymore through, is David with 3 points, but well earned. He pulled it out in the last couple of questions. He just had some hard times with some of those questions there. But with 3 points, David, you're more than welcome to stay on the feed and hang out for the rest of the match. But thank you so much for coming in. I hope you had a good time. And we'll see you soon.
Great job. Hope to have
Good
you.
job, man.
Good job, brother.
All right. Jeremy, you want to take over?
Okay, sure. So we're going into round number 2, which is our lottery round. We're going to have all of our players pick numbers. And then we'll run a number generator. If their number gets chosen, then they will get to pick the category that everyone will have to play 4 questions in round 2. The catch, though, unfortunately, is if we have an extra number on the generator here, if that number comes up, then a secret category will get chosen. And this tonight is a secret category that I love and I think is one of the best ever. So that's probably horrifying to the rest of you. So, since we have an interesting situation and we have 3 people in the lead, we have 3 different people that are going to be choosing 2 numbers instead of just 1. So I think just for like seniority here, we'll go ahead and start with Henry. Henry, pick a number between 1 and 8.
Lucky number 7.
All right. You were writing these down, Sandy?
Yeah.
All right. And then we'll go to Brian next. Number between 1 and 8.
No, Jacoby.
Oh, Jacoby. Brian's behind. I'm sorry. Jacoby next. Sorry.
Number 4.
Okay. And then James.
Number 8.
Okay. And then back to Henry.
5.
Okay. And then Jacoby.
Number 2.
And then James.
3.
Okay. And now we go to Brian in just 1 number.
You got 1.
Which ones are left over?
1 and 2.
No, 2's been picked.
6. I think 1 and 6.
Yeah, 1 and 6.
Okay, give me 6.
There you go.
All right, guys. So I'm going to run the generator here. So the one number we're hoping doesn't come up is 6. Is it 1? 1. So we better hope we don't get 1. All right, guys. And here comes your fate. The number is number 2.
And that would be Jacoby.
Yeah.
Very
He forgot his own number.
Yeah. Dang it.
He was like, "Who's it? Who is it?"
Hey, you don't have to remember it as long as you pull it. So,
Yeah.
Jacoby, you get to pick the category for round 2, and here are the options: live-action Disney films, 90s fantasy films, comic book movie sidekicks, Daniel Day-Lewis, so the career of the actor Daniel Day-Lewis, or movies Brooklyn Vale and Family Love. That's one of our good friends, Brooklyn Vale, a category that he and his family, all the movies they love. And then also the extra option is you can actually choose the dreaded secret category. And if you choose it, it'll be worth 2 points to everybody. But that, of course, is at your own risk because you don't know what it is.
All right. Because I want us all on an even playing field with randomized movies, let's go with movies Brooklyn loves. I don't know Brooklyn. Let's hope he loves
Wow.
good movies.
That's the third. It's like the third time we've had
Everyone except Harley.
Yeah. Their
I'll say
things been
that.
chosen. All right, guys. So we'll get an interesting window into the taste of Brooklyn Vale and his family. So here we go.
Oh, God.
Your first question. I'll take the odds here. What is the military rank of Jack Nicholson's character Nathan Jessup in A Few Good Men?
So good. This is one I can just watch whenever it's on TV.
Yeah, endlessly rewatchable. So great.
So good. And this is such a good question.
Oh yeah.
Not confident.
Should be.
Saw it the one time with that Take 3
The
watch along last year.
the spelling count?
Just once.
No, just get as close as you can.
Get as close as you get.
Okay.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah, this is not how you spell it. This is
and
not how you spell it.
hands down, everybody. We'll start.
No shame.
Back to the beginning. We're going to start with Brian. What do you have?
I said Colonel?
That is correct. That is pretty bad spelling, but it is the correct
I told
take
you.
over Flegon. That might take over Flegon. Let's
Not
go
quite.
with Henry. Henry, what'd you pull?
Because he said the spelling, I went from captain to lieutenant. Because I was like, let me write one that spells funny.
darn.
Oh, rats. No, it's unfortunately wrong. Jacoby, did you come up with
Colonel Jessup.
I did. Colonel.
That is correct.
All right. And James, did you pull the Colonel?
Colonel Nathan Jessup.
Got it. There it is.
Good job, guys.
All right, Brooklyn, doing good.
For our next question. In Fight Club, what is the full name of Meatloaf's character that suffers from testicular cancer? Not the nickname.
Not the nickname, the actual name of the character.
First and last, guys.
Yeah.
There is no multiple choice for this.
There is not. I'm sorry.
What are you, Matt Atchity? Can I get multiple choice? No.
Yep.
If you guys watch Schmo vs. Schmo on Patreon, you would get that joke.
Yep.
5,
I've never seen it. So
3,
Oh, you need to see it, Brian. Come on.
I've never seen
5.
it.
Hands down. Let's start with Henry now.
His name was Robert Paulson. His name was
Robert
Paulson.
Paulson. That is correct.
And Jacoby. pulled the
Damn it! I said Robert Parker.
Oh, that's one of our guys.
That's a whole
I knew the name sounded familiar.
Meatloaf. James, did you pull it?
No, I just had the nickname.
Oh, darn.
And Brian, did you?
I never saw the movie.
Okay.
So
Give me
Damn.
movies I know. I'll go deep. Just give me movies I know.
Well, I'm not sure if you'll know the next one, Henry. Your next question, switching gears. What 2016 film stars Dakota Johnson and Rebel Wilson as party-going New Yorkers with lonely hearts trying to find the right match?
oh my God.
I don't know if this could be absolutely the opposite of the movies Brian normally watches.
I know it's a variation of what I wrote down. I'm just hoping
Yeah.
this is it.
All right.
Well, I don't know, but I think it's a variation.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
4,
What is the name of it?
3,
Shake my butt.
Repeat it.
Yes. What 2016 film stars Dakota Johnson and Rebel Wilson as party-going New Yorkers with lonely hearts trying to find the right match?
And Brian, just to give you a small hint, it is not The Purge.
Oh, shit.
That'll be a good crossover, though.
Erase.
3, 2, and 1. Pens down, everybody. And let's go to Jacoby. Jacoby, did you pull it?
Yeah, is it How to Be Single?
That is correct. That is it. Yes.
And,
Damn it.
and James, what'd you get?
How to Be Single. Total guess.
And
Wow.
Ryan, no?
I said last night.
Oh, good guess. Very good guess.
Yes, yeah. And
How to Be Single.
There it
Got
is.
the right words in the right places.
That's right.
Good job.
All right, guys.
All right, and for the last question, I'm sure this is probably one we were expecting for Brooklyn's category.
Had to come up.
In 2014's Chef, what is the dessert that Jon Favreau's character has a meltdown over in the middle of the restaurant near the beginning of the film?
There's a couple variations on this one, so we'll be a little lenient, but it has to be pretty.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is a dessert, but it's the first thing came to mind. I'm not even gonna fight it.
Yeah. There had to be a deep food question in there. It was unavoidable.
I've only seen it the one time, so I'm like, if I think of some for some reason, let's just go with it.
We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. We're going to go to James. James, did you pull the answer?
The center is molten chocolate lava cake.
That is correct.
Damn it.
Wow.
Brian, did you pull it?
Tres leche.
Ah, darn.
Tres leches.
Nope. Henry,
I said souffle. Is that even a dessert?
it is a dessert.
It is.
Wrong one in this case, but good guess. And Jacoby, did you get it?
No, Banana Foster. That's a dessert, isn't it?
Sure
So
is.
you're the only one to get that right. All right, guys, give me a couple seconds here. I will be right with you. Now you can banter.
I'm
Banter,
just so
banter.
happy somebody got that question. I was wondering.
How to Be Single though? That's nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed that.
All
that
right,
question.
guys.
I don't know how I remembered that.
With your score, we have a bit of separation now. Just a tiny little bit. James, with that last question answered with nobody else answered, he was able to pull ahead with 8 points. We still have a tie between Henry and Jacoby at 7 points. And leaving us before round 3 at the end of round 2 with a triumphant return to Full Metal, Brian, the birthday week boy, Fernandez with 5 points. Not too shabby, Brian. Thanks so much for being here tonight. Once again, happy birthday. You're more than welcome to stay on the feed.
Happy birthday, man.
We will
Happy birthday.
I was really happy that I got a Suicide Squad
That was just for you, brother.
Right.
Just for you.
Thank you so much for being here. Mute your mic, and we'll get on to round 3. Jeremy, you want to tell them how it works?
I will. So round 3 is the double Jeopardy round. We just have 5 questions on the board here. And you know, just answer the question. Seems easy, right? Well, there's a catch. For every question you get right, you get a point. For every one that you miss, you lose a point. So we're going to continue with these 5 questions until 2 players have been mathematically eliminated and 1 wins, or until we go through all 5 questions and then go to a tiebreaker if we need to, which we did last week. But James is hoping that doesn't happen again. So, all right. So are you guys ready?
Yep.
Hit me.
All right. I'll go ahead and hit you with round 1 of 5 in this last round here. In the category of comedy, in what comedy does Michael Keaton play a character who clones himself?
Awesome.
I love this one.
Yeah, I love this one too.
I do too.
We're old.
I wish I could clone myself.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be helpful. That would be really annoying if there are multiple me's around, though. I think I'd even be annoyed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get some answers, and we are going to start right back over on the left. Henry, what did you have?
I just wrote an early one I know, Mr. Mom.
Not correct. Sorry. And Jacoby?
I guessed Batman 2 Keatons.
I definitely would see that.
And how about James?
She touched my peppy, Steve. Multiplicity.
Multiplicity is correct.
That's huge.
Yeah.
All right.
This match is over. Everyone needs to go watch them.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I can't find it streaming anywhere.
Yeah.
Our second question is in the category of directors.
Ugh.
Who directed the films Loving and Midnight Special?
Getting a little more current with it now. Had that 90s, then you got to do something current.
I always get the two mixed up. I'm hoping I picked the right one.
Mm.
All right, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3.
Could you repeat?
Yep.
Yep.
Who directed the films Loving and Midnight Special?
Loving is very underrated. Go see it if you haven't. It's great. Ruth Nega
good
killed
stuff.
it.
It's a
Good
great
stuff.
film.
And Joel Edgerton, he's so good and everything.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go 5, 4,
Shit.
2.
Repeat.
Ooh.
All right.
Who directed the films Loving and Midnight Special?
Going with my gut.
Usually the right policy.
All right, we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heads down. We're going to start with Jacoby.
Jeff Nichols.
That is correct. Good pull.
Yep. And James.
I had Nichols.
Oh, we got to have that first name. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Henry. Did you pull it?
Not his dad, the graduate, Jeff Nichols.
That is correct. All right, guys. Your next question is in the category of the hated classics.
Not so much.
Yeah, we'll see. In what U.S. city does the film The Sting take place in? What city does The Sting take place in?
Nice.
Definitely time to guess a city if we don't know it.
I actually have the theme for this movie is the alarm on my phone.
It's good stuff. The Entertainer.
The Entertainer by Scott Joplin.
Oh, yeah.
5, 4, 3. And this movie stars 2 of my favorite actors.
Oh, yeah.
1, pens down. And
Also
we're gonna go with James. James, what'd you get?
I had New York.
Very good guess, but I'm sorry.
That's what I
incorrect.
And Henry.
Chicago?
That is correct. Henry pulls it.
And Jacoby.
Nope. San Francisco.
Oh, another good guess. Oh, wow. This is another one that's heating up. We
that right?
seem to have these tense games.
Is there 2 questions left or 1?
2 left.
Near the end of the neighborhood, the penultimate question.
And it's still anybody's game.
And this one comes in the category of Disney.
Damn it.
Which 2000s Disney film has the villain Queen Narissa?
A Disney film as the villain Queen Narissa.
Queen Narissa.
Yep.
Okay.
Could be animated, could be live action. Don't know. All you know is that it's Disney.
Could be virtual reality.
All
Who
right.
knows? Yeah.
So,
Could be.
5, 4, 3.
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah.
Again, you've got one more repeat, Jacoby. Everybody's got one more repeat.
All right. Which 2000s Disney film has the villain Queen Narissa?
All right. Going 5, 4, 3. I see Henry's still satisfied with his answer.
Oh, yeah. He's so confident.
Down. Let's get some answers, and we will start with Henry this time.
Princess and the Frog?
Good
No.
guess, but no, I'm sorry. No.
And Jacoby.
That was my guess as well.
Oh, darn. And James.
It's Enchanted, I believe.
That is correct. Whoa, where does that put us now?
Does that eliminate Jacoby?
Yeah, I think I'm out.
As of right now, Jacoby has officially been eliminated in third place with 5 points. Jacoby, thank you so much for
Great
playing.
job, my friend.
Thanks, guys, very much.
Good
Good
match.
game, man.
You're more than welcome to stay on the feed like Brian is and see the rest of this match. But we are down to our last 2 players. And this is the story, guys. Right now, James has 8 points. Henry has 7 points. So what has to happen with this last question is James has to miss or Henry has to miss or get it correct. One of those scenarios happens and we have a winner, but please do not give the answers out until it's over. And then so,
all right, guys. So it all comes down to this.
I like you, James.
You too, buddy.
I think the one guy who got eliminated earlier but is still on the feed would be happy. The final category tonight is horror thriller.
Oh.
And your question, guys. Which horror film had the tagline, "Beware the ball, beware the tall man, beware the never dead"?
I am just
It's a bit of a deep cut here, but I would have known it because I love the tall man, one of my favorite film villains.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to give you guys just one more reminder that you both have 1 repeat left. And we are going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Yep.
You
All
said
right,
it
guys.
first. It doesn't matter. We're probably gonna use the other one either way.
Yeah. In horror thriller, what horror film had the tagline, "Beware the ball, beware the tall man, beware the never dead"? Yeah, it's one of those movies I probably saw when I was too young and thought it was so cool.
Definitely.
They're crazy movies, but they're so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Whoever had the
Repeat.
other repeat, just
Yeah, all right. Last one, guys.
The end of it.
Which horror film had the tagline, "Beware the ball, beware the tall man, beware the never dead"?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going to start with James
Hellraiser.
and Henry.
Hellraiser, so doesn't matter.
And your winner. Today's winner is James White.
Woo!
Got that question wrong, but Henry got it wrong too. So by a score of 7-6, James pulls out his first victory in Full Metal Trivia. Congratulations,
Right.
James. What an amazing match right down to the end. Nobody should be ashamed of this.
And just so you guys know, the answer was the very great Phantasm.
Phantasm. Okay.
Phantasm was the movie, yes.
I mean, I assumed it was one where it's like I don't know who the thing is, but I was like maybe he has a nickname. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's already Pinhead, so I doubt. I'm pretty sure what you're telling me.
Oh, that was way deep. I had no idea.
Woo! Yeah. All right. Well, that was an awesome match, don't you think, there, Sandy?
I was sitting here on the edge of my seat, literally, for the last 4 questions of that match. It was so close. I was sitting there doing the math, and we all know I'm not that great at math. So
I was helping you out there. I was ready.
Yeah,
He had the backup.
So that was perfect. But no, absolutely an amazing match. It's a great return for Henry. Jacoby put an effort in like nobody else, and James. You had a hard fought match last match, just losing out in a tiebreaker, but you were able to pull it out, even though it was on the last question again. You were able to pull it the win. James, how do you feel today?
Oh, it feels great to get a win. Henry was a great competitor. I mean, everybody was. But coming down to those last couple questions, I was starting to get a little nervous. It was right there, neck and neck. One person misses and it's all over. And it had to come down to horror thriller.
Yeah.
And luckily, he doesn't know horror as much as I don't know horror. So.
Maybe in 31 days. We'll see.
I'm starting mine tonight too, so we'll see. I've got about 50 movies on my Netflix queue. Of
I'll
horror
challenge you
movies.
to a horror where it's a bunch of newbie horror.
Okay.
All right, guys, that was awesome. And Henry, you finished second today. Just that last question did you in there. How do you feel about your performance today, and what are you looking forward to going?
That was a lot of fun. As I showed, like, you guys are judging me for those repeats with Diablo, but I'm like, I know it's gonna be crucial, whether it's making it out of the first round or making it in, that tiebreaker, and yeah. So this was a lot of fun. The rust wasn't in there. It was good questions. It's like, what or you don't, and I knew some of them and I didn't know some of them. Oh, Disney questions. Always.
Yeah, Disney questions.
Disney and horror was my kryptonite in that final round.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Jeremy and Matt. Jeremy, what did you think about today's match today?
It was an awesome match, and we've pretty much had these all season, like these guys said. Just one guy knows one, and then the other guy knows the next one. It's back and forth, and it's so tense. But we had 5 competitors that all played well, and it's just they just seem to get better and better every week, and I'm just so excited with the returning players and all the new players we have in season 2. It's just been amazing to see how much these guys know and how much talent there is out there.
It certainly has, absolutely. And Matt, what did you think about tonight?
Oh, that was a great match. I mean, you got some really good competitors here, and it's just really entertaining back and forth, and it came right down to the wire there at the end. So yeah, I think everyone's going to be entertained after this one.
Yeah, awesome. My final thoughts on this match were as much as have been all this season. We've had so many new players come into our season this season. It has been amazing. I love seeing everybody come back. I love seeing the returning favorites come back and do really, really well. But we've had so many new players come out and get their first victories in Full Metal. It's been an amazing, amazing run, and it's just going to continue, guys. We're just going to continue. So I just want to say thank you to Brian, David, Henry, Jacoby, James, Jeremy, and Matt. My name is Sandy, and we're at Full Metal Media. Please go and check us out. Give us a like. Give us a comment on the match. We really appreciate it. Follow us. Come and join us every Monday, Sunday or Monday. I put these match requests up on Facebook. Go in. If you're new, you're going to get in. If you haven't been in a little while, you get in. So come on and join and see how much you know about trivia. Until next time, have fun. Watch movies.